Do you feel like you can pick out the creep, like from a mile away? Do you think about things like that sometimes when you walk into a room and you can see everybody's like aura? You can see their energy, you spot it. I had to do that from a very early age. I had to learn who was safe and who wasn't. And you become very hypervigilant when you grow up in situations like that. Hi, my name is Autumn, and I'm telling my story here on the internet, so in the hopes that somewhere somebody can hear what I'm saying and feel a little less alone. I was a lap kid. Lap kids were children that were passed around, trafficked, um, used, and abused. I talk about those experiences in depth in my memoir that I'm writing. And I'm telling you not to dive into it, but to help you to understand where the severity, the extreme hypervigilance comes from when you walk into rooms. When you've been in those situations where you have to survive, you have to figure out who's safe and who's not. And oftentimes, children that are learning those lessons are learning them because it's an unsafe environment and nothing is safe. That awareness lives in the body, not the imagination. Healing for me meant that I had to figure out how to bring myself back from those spirals. When you would walk into rooms, when I go into rooms, I still feel that way. I still scan the room. I still feel anxiety. I still feel this extreme uncomfortableness that I just can't take out of my brain and take out of my gut, really. So what I found is some of the skills that I talked about yesterday is naming things. It's one of the most helpful things a therapist taught me to do a long time ago, was naming my feelings and my emotions, because I couldn't get a hold on them until I could start to identify them. So when you name what's going on, so when you walk into a room and you say, where am I? Am I safe? Am I with somebody? What's going on? I'm trying to put myself in the present. And I'm trying to make sure that my body understands that I'm safe and that I'm just walking into a room full of people. And I just need to be another person and be normal. It's not so easy to do that, but that's what I practice. And I still practice it every day because I still have severe social anxiety. And when I walk into rooms, it's anxiety provoking and exhausting. The amount of work that your body and brain is doing when you're dealing with hypervigilance is it's just really sad that my body still does that. But I work really hard to try and overcome that, because I think that I can overcome it. I've overcome so much more. I can overcome this. So I work really hard and to be social. Thanks for listening. I hope something I said helps.